Good afternoon. This is the March 15, 2024 meeting of the Commissioners in the Trust Fund. Can I have a motion to open, please?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. First meeting on the first thing we want to deal with is approval of submitted invoices. Number A, Cemetery Board request from the Perpetual Care Fund. Invoice for hillside lawn farm repair for the purchase of a new mower. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Aye.
Any discussion?
Yes.
I thought that would be.
This is something that we approved, I believe it was at our very first meeting. We had approved the estimate. And actually, I'm just looking, he gave me another estimated invoice. But we do need to sign off on the final approval.
Okay.
This is I didn't make copies for everyone, just let's save a few trees. So this right here is the mower that they purchased. I did speak with Paul. The existing mower, it was, you know what it's called,
I'll let you deal with it.
I don't know the name of it, so help me out here. The thing that holds that protects the blade.
Housing,
No, there's another word for it.
blade
No.
protection.
Okay, all right, so anyway.
The lower bed?
No, I thought you had said it at the first meeting, so I know it's in there somewhere. But anyway, so this has been approved already. It's just a matter of finalizing that the actual purchase is going to be made, and this is just to reflect that this is actually what was purchased, what we approved originally.
And everything's all kosher as far as you see?
Yes, so if we could all sign off on this, but also I want to mention the starting balance in the cemetery, the unrestricted fund is $93,152.06. This bill is $7,117.60, so we will have a remaining balance in there of $86,034.46.
Well,
Okay, so this is the unrestricted fund.
okay.
Okay, so,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. It's unanimous and approved.
And if I could just have you both sign it?
Yeah, I don't think you want to do a pencil that, do you?
No. I might have to call you back in to re-sign because I'm looking at this and this does say invoice estimate. Where
That's fine.
I know the finance department's going to want a final. Okay.
Item B on the agenda. Police Department request from Law Enforcement Trust to approve invoice for $3,650 from Flock Safety for the purchase of a camera system.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Discussion.
Okay, this is $3,650 for the purchase of a camera system. And based on what the police chief sent over to me, this is used for license plate. They're able to trace license plates with this type of camera system. So this is coming from a law enforcement fund. And my understanding of what the law enforcement trust fund is, whenever the state has, they do a drug raid, and the funds that are captured through that raid get divvied up amongst communities.
Mm-hmm.
And we did end up receiving some, I believe it was about 10 years ago, but don't quote me. That account right now has 17,543.09 in there. And this request is 3,650. So this, based on my conversation with the prior finance town accountant, these funds were set up or given to the town for the benefit of law enforcement in trainings, community outreach, and for purposes such as the camera system. So,
And that money comes from the state?
yes, yes. According to what I've read and what I was told, it's funds that were given to the town based on drug raids and
Okay,
confiscating items.
okay.
Okay?
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That's unanimous.
Okay. So
Two
this one is a good one. And I will actually take a copy of these invoices and drop them with lien as soon as we finish the meeting, so we can get those out for payment.
Sorry, thanks. So that fund there, that law enforcement trust fund, does that get replenished by the state from time to time?
From time to time, but in speaking with the town accountant, these funds were from about 10 years ago.
Okay,
So it's not something that it's replenished on a regular basis.
Sure.
It has been a long time
Okay.
since we've received anything.
okay. Which leads us to the next item. Police Department request from the Law Enforcement Trust to approve invoice for $1,168 from the Emblem Authority for the purchase of fundraising shoulder patches.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Second,
Discussion. This
I
is-
do have discussion on this.
Mhm.
My thoughts on this are, these are patches, from what I understand, that are sold as part of a fundraiser. I do know that based on the emails that I have here, that it was questioned by the town accountant, that there may be other avenues for the patches to be paid from.
So is that still ambiguous in a sense?
Yes, as far as I'm concerned, but that's just my opinion. My thoughts when I spoke with the town accountant was if these funds were being used and then once the money was raised, whatever the patches cost, it would go back into the fund. He said to me that that was not the intention. I don't know enough about the fund, but based on what I'm looking at here, it is being questioned by the town accountant, and he did quote from the Mass General Law. It says that these funds are to defray the cost of protracted investigations, to provide additional technical equipment or expertise, to provide matching funds to obtain federal grants, or for such other law enforcement purposes as the chief of police deems appropriate. But such funds shall not be considered a source of revenue to meet the operating needs of such department. So,
I would suggest that we may want to table items C and D and ask for clarification.
okay, this, I can read to you what the chief sent in. He said the patches purchased were promotional patches. military and breast cancer awareness. I consider that to be a way of building community engagement. I believe that would fall under the other law enforcement purposes as the chief of police deems appropriate. Other PDs have used those funds in similar manner for patches, challenge coins, and other small items occasionally given away to the public to promote the department. I don't have an issue at all with the funds being used for that purpose, but I feel that the money to purchase them should be put back into the fund.
So would we want to amend the motion to approve? And can you put the money back in?
Yes. In speaking with the town accountant, the money can be put back in.
Because in a sense, that $1,168 now becomes a donation.
Correct.
And where's the donation? What's the purpose of the donation? Of the
It's,
fundraiser?
if the fundraiser is for breast cancer awareness and military and breast cancer awareness. And one of the things that I don't know, is this going into the police associations, which I would assume it would be the police association. But I don't know that for sure.
I suspect there's a couple of unanswered questions that probably should be answered before approval is given.
I would feel more comfortable with that. And the last thing I want to do is slow down the process, but I do want to make sure that we're expending the funds properly.
Understood. I agree.
Not that I'm questioning the chief, but I would feel more comfortable if I knew that that portion of the funds went back into the law enforcement trust.
Okay. So there's a motion out there right now to approve this.
Yes.
Let's,
I'll rescind that.
can we just vote it down?
Or,
And
yeah,
make
well,
it-
either way.
I'll make
Can
it-
we vote to table it?
Yeah, I would like to table this.
Okay. Okay. I would feel better tabling it.
Okay.
And then, I mean, if you two are
Yeah, no.
agreed
Oh, I
that,
agree.
Thomas, if you would like to amend your motion to table this,
Yes, I'll amend my motion from approving to tabling the motion.
okay, second?
aye,
All in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Tabled. That would go for, the next item is Police Department request for Law Enforcement Trust to approve an invoice for $600 from the Emblem Authority for the purchase of fundraising shoulder patches, which is similar to item C. With that, I will table that one until we have further information.
Okay. I would agree.
Is that fine?
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So I will reach out to the police chief for more information. And I feel badly because this one, I just received the invoice a few weeks ago, but this apparently was from December 27th.
Just sitting there for a while.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So, once I have an opportunity to speak with him, what would your availability be to schedule the next meeting,
Do
just like?
something next week if you want.
Yeah, any day I can work around.
Okay.
Tuesday's better for you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just double check.
If you can have a discussion with the chief to clarify some of the questions that you came up with,
Yes,
I have no problem with having a meeting as soon as possible.
okay, so
I don't want to hold anybody up.
that, and I didn't realize that it was that far behind. I'm just looking for my calendar. So next Tuesday. Okay, so could we plan for next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Let's see what Tuesday is. Hold on, just
That'll
make
be
sure.
the 26th. 6th.
I'm free.
And we'll do the same time, 3:30?
Yes,
Does that
sir.
work for
Yep.
both of you?
Yep, that works.
Okay. All right, I would try to get it in for Thursday, but I won't even make the cutoff for the agenda. So we'll have to wait until at least Tuesday.
It's in the book.
Okay.
With that, that concludes the agenda for today. And a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to
Second.
adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.